In theory, this video should have 7.7 billion views. Why you are one of them only becomes clear at the end. Because statistically, you were never supposed to exist. But what if the universe spent 13.8 billion years just to make you possible? Gravity could have wiped out life, but without it, no star would ever burn. The moon shouldn't even exist. And yet, without that impossible accident, Earth would spin and wobble into chaos. An asteroid erased the dinosaurs. But that very impact opened space for mammals. For us. For you. So who are you? A cosmic accident? A statistical impossibility? A miracle disguised as mathematics? Every number says you shouldn't be here. But every cosmic event says you were the only logical outcome. Welcome to the 7.7 billion views video.
What comes next will change how you see yourself. We won't add meaning where none exists. We'll simply follow the facts. From the birth of the stars to the first division of a single cell.
A chain of coincidences so fragile, so precise, that breaking it at any point would erase you entirely.
And maybe, by the end, you'll understand your existence isn't just rare, it's almost
impossible. Odd coincidence 1. Most people, if you ask them about the sun, say something like,
"Yeah, it's just a star."
But that's not true. Our sun is not just a star. It's the quiet guy at a party full of lunatics. And we owe everything to that calmness. When the young universe boiled with chaos and violence, millions, billions of stars ignited. Most were unstable red dwarfs. But out of that boiling sea of fire, one outlier emerged. A G-type star with steady fusion, long breath, and stable light. Only about 7% of all stars share these traits. And around that rare star orbits the world that eventually produced you. Odd coincidence 2. Imagine playing pool, and someone takes a shot so perfect it could never be repeated. That's how our moon was born. Not planned, not intended. A cosmic lucky strike. Maybe. 4.5 billion years ago, a Mars-sized protoplanet slammed into the young Earth. Scientists call it Theia. Not too strong to destroy everything, not too weak to change nothing. It hit exactly right. The debris of that catastrophe formed the Moon, a body that stabilizes Earth's tilt, giving us seasons, climate, and habitable zones. Without that one precise impact, our Earth, your Earth, wouldn't exist as it does. Odd coincidence 3. If the solar system were a city,
No, you're not coming in.
Jupiter would be the giant at the door, the bouncer, who stops trouble before it gets inside. Deep in the solar system, Jupiter circles like a watchful giant. At 318 times Earth's mass, its gravity acts like a cosmic shield. It captures asteroids, redirects comets, and prevents countless impacts that would have reset life again and again. Scientists estimate, without Jupiter, Earth might have remained habitable for only a few million years. Odd coincidence 4. Sometimes a single moment changes everything. Like missing a train, and your whole life turns out different. Earth had a moment like that, only instead of a train, it was the dinosaurs. 66 million years ago, a 10-kilometer asteroid struck Earth. It hit the Yucatan region, a geological powder keg rich in sulfur rock. The impact didn't just explode on contact, it vaporized sulfur into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight worldwide. Global temperatures collapsed. Photosynthesis failed. Food chains broke. And within years, the age of dinosaurs was over. Had Earth rotated
Just 7 minutes further, the asteroid would have landed in the ocean. The dinosaurs would have survived. Human evolution might never have begun.
Odd coincidence 5. You know when someone is too quiet and you think, something's off. That's our sun, a star that statistically should be far more explosive, yet remains almost unnervingly calm. Stars like ours often unleash superflares, eruptions thousands of times stronger than any explosion humans have ever witnessed. These can strip atmospheres, boil oceans, erase life in minutes. But for thousands of years, our sun has stayed extraordinarily quiet. Science recognizes the pattern, but doesn't fully understand it.
What we do know, without this calmness, complex life would never have stood a chance.
Odd coincidence 6. Have you ever considered how many people had to survive just in time for you to even be born? Not a few. Not a few hundred. An entire army of ancestors dodging death again and again. Between you and the earliest Homo sapiens families lie about 150,000 generations. 150,000 successful continuations of a fragile genetic line, threatened constantly by hunger, predators, war, disease, cold, disasters. If even one of those generations had failed to survive, you wouldn't exist. Scientists estimate the improbability of this unbroken chain at around 1 in 10 to the power of 4,500. A number so large it has over 4,000 zeros. Odd coincidence 7. Every love story sounds romantic until you look at the math. The odds that two specific people meet? Tiny. Yet it happens every day. The probability that your parents would ever encounter each other is estimated at about 1 in 20,000. And still, they met. Out of billions of paths, cities, times, decisions. Odd coincidence 8. The race that began your life was over before you ever knew it existed. A race no one remembers, but everyone runs once. At the moment of conception, around 200 million sperm cells compete. Only one reaches the egg, creating a genetic configuration that has never existed before and will never exist again. The odds of your exact combination? 1 in 400 quadrillion. Odd coincidence 9. When you lay all these coincidences side by side, it starts to feel like the universe is joking. You add, and everything screams impossible. And if we stack all the factors, astronomical, planetary, evolutionary, biological, the final number becomes incomprehensible. A probability so extreme, it's 1 in 10 raised to over 2.5 million. A number with more zeros than there are atoms in the entire universe.
Sometimes truth lies somewhere between equations and emotion. Maybe your existence is chance. Maybe it's statistics. Maybe it's a pattern we simply haven't learned to read yet. Einstein once wrote, "There are only two ways to live your life, as though nothing is a miracle or as though everything is a miracle."
Imagine squeezing a diamond out of air, a miracle so unlikely you'd never believe it. And yet something far greater happens every day. Out of all possible failures, coincidences, and alternatives, you came into existence. And you're here, listening to this.
If that resonates with you, send this to someone who sometimes forgets how unlikely they truly are.